Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello guys, welcome to the Data Education Project video tutorial series for the C# Windows Phone programming. And in this session number 19, we are going to display the values in the data grid view and learn how to display the values from the database. So this is the form created in our last video, and just close all others. We are creating the interface for this display. For the first thing, we use label and just place label in the center, and then change the font size, select the monotype, italic bold, use the 18th pixel, use the 4 color, and I am using the maroon color. Now change the label student records like this. Now guys, what we need to enter a new gadget from the toolbox, and that was known as the DataGridView. Just place this DataGridView in the center. We have two methods to display the records from the database, and I am using the first method to display the values from the database using the you can say that the programming method, and in the next way we will use to display the records using the wizard method. So here in the coding side, we will create a method public void display data, something like this, and in this we will create first of all and insert the mysql dot data dot mysql client dot mysql client package in our form. So first of all, we need to insert the connection. Con string is equal to double quotes, and how we get the server explorer, click on it, just click on your connection and refresh it. Select the connection string and copy it, and I just place this string here. Okay, I think now we don't need the other windows. Now we will create the display query, and here we will use select static from student table, and after that we will need mysql connection, and in this mysql connection we will use new mysql connection, and we will place con string here. Next we need mysql command, and mysql command cmd is equal to new mysql command, and we will use the display query first, display query, and second thing is the connection is here. This is the same thing which we are already done in our last programs, and now we will create another MySQL data adapter. Rather than to use our reader, we use adapter is here. That was my adapter is equal to new MySQL data adapter here. Okay, now we will use a try math catch method for the exception handling, and catch exception ex show message box dot show, and unable to retrieve the student record due to the reason plus ex is here. and now we will use some methods to give this head adapter the values here. Okay, first of all we will assign the my adapter dot select command, and we will place this cmd in the select command is here. Now we need a data table, and in this we create my st table, whatever you need is equal to new data table. Create the instance of a new data table because we retrieve the data and in the form of the table, so we need this data table instance here. Now we need to fill this my adapter dot fill command and assign this st table here. Okay, so the next thing is to create the binding source which will develop the connection between our data grid view and our table. So if you will go to our main form, then you can see that this the property of this name is the data grid view, and if you want to change data grid view student and rename it, then it's up to you. Okay, now in the next phase we will create a binding source, and if you will go and binding source and name it b source is equal to new binding sources, we create the instance of the binding source. Now this b source dot data source will be equal to the st table in which we have the records, and after that we will give the data grid view student dot data source is equal to b source. At the end, if we have some values to update, now we at the end update the my adapter dot update, and in this we will place st table here, so the records will be updated automatically. Now we will call this method display data in the display data and display data here. Okay, now we will run this program. Okay, we have the program, and we will log in the system. Just click on it. Okay, now we will go to the display, and here is the student record. Then you can see that the data was displayed in the form of the data grid view in our application. So if we want to add another record, for example, we have the values Muhammad Naseem Furqan Ali and house number 12, street number 1, Gujranwala. Phone number something like this, and Naseem @yahoo.com. Now we will register the students successfully, and similarly Malhotra Dinanath, street number 1, Andheri East, and this is the number something like this, and malhotra@gmail.com. we register the students. So we insert 2 records, and now we will go and check student record here. Then you can see that these 2 records are automatically inserted, and we have the visions here. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial. and please subscribe our channel for further videos, and like our channel. Thank you very much, and Allah Hafiz.